Hello everyone. Today we are going to go through cavity map, which is a problem under implementation section of algorithm on HackerRank. So without wasting time, let us have a look on the problem statement. So in this problem, we receive as input an array of integer or a matrix if you prefer, and then you are supposed to transform element of that matrix into x if and only if those elements respect two conditions. The first condition is that the element should not be in the border of the map, and the second condition is that the element should be strictly smaller. The element should be strictly greater than all the elements adjacent to him. So what does that mean exactly? That means the element around him should be actually strictly smaller, and then the element should not be in the border. Let us take this one for instance. This is the first only element that is not in the border, and then this element is actually greater than all of the element around him. That means it's greater than 8, greater than 1, is greater than 1, is greater than 1. So it's greater than the adjacent element. That is why we can easily return this matrix, which is actually this one, with transforming the middle element with an x. Let us take another example. We have this example. So first of all of the elements here are actually in the border, so we don't need to take them in consideration. This one is actually a cavity because this one is actually greater than this one, this one, this one, this one. So it's actually greater than the 4 elements adjacent to him. This one is not a cavity. This one is not a cavity, but this one is also a cavity. So this is a cavity. So with this one, we can transform this one into x and this one into x. So those are two examples of how we need to transform the matrix. Now, given those examples, how are we going to solve this? What will be our approach of solving this? So to solve this, to make it simple, we do know that border elements cannot respect the two conditions. So we can either loop through all of the elements in the map and check those two conditions. But to make it simpler, we are going to just loop inside the middle array. What does that mean? That means we are going to take the elements that are not in the border. So we are going to loop through the matrix which is in the matrix, like the directly inside matrix. So for that, we are going to start at this point, and then we are going to end at this point. So we are going to start at this point, looping from here to here, coming back here, looping until we are at the end of the inner matrix. And by doing so, we will not need to check the second condition. We will just need to check one condition, which is are you actually smaller than the element around you? If it is the case, yes, we return. We update the value of that element at that position. Nice. So how will it look like? We will first have to we are going to return our grade at the end. So we will first have to loop through the inner matrix. Why is it the loop in the inner matrix? Because I'm starting at 1 here, not at 0, and then I'm ending at the element before the end of the size. So I'm starting at 1. So I'm starting at 1. I'm not starting at 0. I'm starting at 1. And then I'm ending not at the end of the map, but the element directly before, to avoid the element in the border. So once I have this, the only thing I need to do is to check. So I need to check that. I need to perform actually 4 checks. So I don't just want to put this in one condition. Feel free to put this in one condition. You just need to check if the element is actually greater than the element directly on top, directly down, directly left, directly right. And then if it is the case, you just update the element at that position with an X, and then you return the grade. So given this, let us submit and see what it gives. Everything is green. Perfect. Everything is green. So this was my approach of solving this. I hope you do enjoy it. Feel free to give me your point of view on how I approach the solution. I'll be really happy to interact with you regarding this. Take care. Keep learning. Stay tuned for the next video. Ciao.